Staying in Colombia, Colombian rural residents continue to feel uncertainty and concern due to the escalation of the conflict there. They fear it might end up affecting the peace negotiations. They continue to call for a bilateral ceasefire. Our correspondent Natalia Margarita now reports from Bogotá.
In Havana, peace negotiations between the government and the FARC continue to advance, but also the escalation of the conflict in Colombian territories. How many more victims are needed to stop the war is what those who suffer the most out of it are wondering these days.
We call for reasonableness. If there is a negotiation underway, what is the necessity of having more death among peace dialogues? What we want, what Colombians are calling for, is a bilateral ceasefire, an end to the armed conflict.
New Minister of Defense Luis Carlos Villegas has just taken office right in a tense moment that followed relatively calm months. A de-escalation of the conflict was underway due to the FARC's unilateral ceasefire, but that was just until it was suspended as a result of the government's denial to reciprocate the unilateral truce.
During the months of unilateral ceasefire, it was evident that it is possible to de-escalate the conflict, to lower the intensity, and even to end it. And that is what we believe should be the essential approach of the new Minister of Defense.
FARC commander and member of the peace delegation Iván Márquez has appealed to the government, saying that the armed confrontation should no longer be the background of the peace process. However, President Santos insists there will not be a truce until a final peace agreement is reached, and that was the instruction he gave to his new Minister of Defense.
There will be more dead people, for all those dead are campesinos, Afro-descendants, indigenous, the humble and poor people of the rural areas. The dead are not among the rich, neither among those who rule the countries. Also because the soldiers sent to war are campesinos too.
Social organizations see the bilateral ceasefire as a way to alleviate those living in the war zones, but also to push forward the negotiations in an atmosphere of trust. Natalia Margarita, Telesur, Bogotá, Colombia.